Okay, so we're going to go ahead and transition our meeting right now to our 10-minute presenters. Leo Brown from LJB Media. Leo was referred to me kind of through a couple different people. The person that actually made the referral works at Michigan SEO Group. They've been clients of Caerusnet for about 6 years. And she said, hey, I've got a great photographer that wants to do some business. And then she connected me with Leo. Next thing you know, Leo is here. Next thing you know, Leo's referring to Tierra. Leo, you've already been a difference maker in the short amount of time you've been here, but not just as a great person with a lot of great integrity and values, but also super fantastic at his profession. I mean, he's top of the line. So let's put our hands together and learn more about one of our newest members, Leo Brown, everybody. Woo-hoo! That's right, Evan. Ha-ha!
Greetings everyone, my name is Leo Brown and I'm a photographer and videographer of LJB Media, and I'd like to take a moment to tell you a bit about myself. I have a wife named Terza, and 2 children, and 1 on the way. I have been working in the digital media realm since 2010, specializing in photography and video. I've had a wide range of experiences, from working with local professionals, weddings, music videos. I've worked on network TV productions for the Cooking Channel, USA Network TV1, just to name a few, and I've worked with a lot of families. But this isn't really about me. This is about you. See, it's not about telling my story. It's about telling yours. And that's why I'm here today. I want to help you tell your story. You know, a camera is an amazing piece of technology. It allows us to be able to take a moment in time and freeze it, preserve it. But not only can it preserve memories, it can lead to success. It can entertain us. It can capture the beauty of the world around us. What a wonderful tool it is, and I am privileged to use that for you. So what is it that I do as a digital media specialist? I work mostly with people. While I enjoy capturing beautiful scenery and wildlife, if I happen to come across it, my primary subject that I like to focus on is the beautiful people of this earth. Well, of course, video has become huge in recent years due to social media. How often we all have scrolled past Instagram reels, TikTok videos, things that not only entertain us but educate us, that introduces us to the people behind the company. And so again, the videos that I help people to create is ones just like this, professionally lit, clear sounding audio to help get the point across. In the photo video realm and everything else, every other form of business, they tell you to niche down, to find your target audience, to know your target market, know the demographics, things like that. And I get it, I tried to say that I am just a commercial media professional, but the truth is, I love it all too much. Who is my target market? It's you. It's people. It's whoever has a story to tell on a professional or personal level. I'm happy to do it. So again, that's why I do what I do. This is who I am. Feel free to ask me any questions that you may have, and I would be happy to provide you the answers. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Um, I appreciate you. I hope that you enjoy that. When Steve asked me to be the spotlight speaker, I just knew that I just couldn't get up and just talk. And because it's hard to talk about what I do, it's better that I show it. So I actually put that together just in the afternoon. No plan. I just wrote out a little list of things that I wanted to cover. And I shot it within a couple of hours. My son helped me set up the lights and camera and everything, and then edit it in the same day. So hope you enjoyed that. Again, Leo Brown, LJB Media. I focus a lot on commercial media. I work with realtors to market properties. I got a shoot coming up for Scott this coming Monday. So thank you, Scott, for that, for trusting me with that. I help with headshots. And one thing that I'm really getting into that I would like to push a lot more this year is to be able to make Instagram, social media content for people with like on a consistent monthly basis for the people that need to do that. I hope that doesn't step on your toes at all, Vince. And I would love to collaborate with you on things as well as it become necessary, or refer people to you when you're a better suit for them. So let me see, how much time do I have left? I think I got about 4 minutes, give or take,
Yeah,
maybe 3.
that little small clock says right around 4 minutes, so you're good.
Okay, cool. Okay, now I see it. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, again, other things that I do work with families. You'll hear me in this group, since we're in a professional setting, talk a lot about working again with commercial-based clients, but I do still work with personal clients as well for portraits. I could never put that away. As I mentioned in the video, I love it too much, and that was really the start of my photography journey. When I was younger, I would flip through magazines and focus on people and like fashion magazines, and I really loved pictures of people, and so I'll never put that down. So I do work with families, but I talk mostly in the group about working with professionals, since we're in a professional environment here. And let me see, I guess, is there any questions that you have for me? I'll open it up to you all. Maybe I missed something, or if you would like me to elaborate on anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
firstly, that was a fabulous presentation. I am blown away by that.
Oh, thank you.
Just very, very high quality, not just gets to the point, but gets me excited to do business with you. Thanks for sharing that. That was fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. And those are videos that I can make for people. A lot of people, they are in like corporate or franchise situations, but what people like to do nowadays is to connect with the individual people behind the company. So even if, it is, I'll just use a Subway worker, right? Say somebody really loves working at Subway and they want to talk about why they love Subway, they can make a video for themselves to share on Instagram and things like that. So people be attracted to come do business at that particular Subway with that particular person. So thank you.
I was also going to say, what a great presentation. It shows you how to do a presentation in 5 or 6 minutes in a concise way. And I wanted to listen to the next word you said, because you just it was listening to what you said. And also because what you do, it highlights what you do in such a professional manner. It was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And then Leo, I'll add that, yeah, we'll be a good collaboration team for each other. So no worries there. When I get clients that want to tell their story, you are the person that we are going to come to. And I also had another idea. We should all start giving Leo orders to record our 10-minute spotlight presentation for us. Make mine 8 minutes and then I'll do questions.
Great.
I just wanted to ask Leo, what is your normal, like, how do you engage with your client? Like, is it multiple meetings, or, you get like a feel for what they want and then you go back? And then when the work actually needs to take place, because, I have people in mind too, and maybe even myself, for things that I've been wanting to do, but never knew how to go forward with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it really depends on the job and the level of complexity for things. Like, for example, a portrait shoot might only need 1 or 2 quick chats and then a few text messages. But for a larger project, larger videos, they may require just a couple more meetings. But I really help people to I sit in it as a role of like a visual brand consultant, to help people to kind of understand what they need. Maybe they have an idea and they just need help fine tuning it, and then I help get that to like the production floor, or they have no ideas and they're like, can you tell me just
Yeah.
what to do? And then we kind of brainstorm together. And if we're going in with like no ideas, then sometimes that might take a few extra meetings and things like that too. But I don't typically like start charging until the work is like commenced. Like once we officially begin like planning and storyboarding things out and like really doing things, that's when it starts to go in. But just like initial consultations, general idea development, things like that, I'm always just open to chat. And even if a person doesn't go with me, even if they do it on their own, like on their phones and things, I like to just be able to help people get to where they need to be.
Okay.
Is that a video that you can put into the chat for us to be able to share ourselves? Because I'd like to be able to celebrate your work on like LinkedIn and just let my contacts know, like, hey, here's somebody that can really be of help to you.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't have it uploaded online yet, and I was going to see how you all felt about it before I upload it online to make sure it passed the quality test. But yeah, I'm happy to upload it and share it. It's by no means perfect to my standards since I only did it within, but at the same time, I like that too, because if I can do that in a short, unplanned time, just think of what we can do when we actually really, get the ideas flowing together. So yeah, I'll upload it.
Go ahead, Eloisa.
Leo, you showed us a picture book. Is that also some of the things you can do for your clients?
Yes, yep. That was a picture book of my son. So I work with those. Really, they can be for pretty much any situation. But I've mainly have done them for portraits. But you can adapt it to like a book of services, things like that. It's a high quality album that I designed myself, the exterior and interior. And I have print labs that I work with that are specifically for professional photographers. So of course the cost is more, but they come with, premium, preservation, materials used and coatings provided and things like that to prevent things from fading and warping over time, and protects them from spills and different things. Like that book is kid proof. My son will take it around the house and just look at it sometimes. So
the two asks then that you have that we should be focused on would be introducing you to additional real estate agents we might know, in your service area. And then you're also looking for businesses that maybe we go to their website and they don't have a personalized story that's being told from that owner
right.
or that operator, that you can help them, give them that touch. The way you did your video made you so approachable and so authentic. Everybody wants something like that. Nobody wants to be, put into some sort of a template. So just out of curiosity, somebody does a 4-minute video with you similar to like what you do, ballpark price range, understanding that there's going to be nuances.
Yeah. Again, it depends on the level of complexity. Overall, I try to put things within reach of people, whether that be by means of payment plan or just keeping the cost down. But ballpark, I would say between like 5 to 1,500, just depending on, again, the complexity. Are we using 2 cameras? Are we using 1? Are we going to a bunch of different locations? Are we doing 1? Do I need to have an assistant to help with the shoot? Things like that. Are we interviewing multiple people? Do you need me to write a script for you? So it kind of varies, but again, I try to keep things within reach, because one thing I understand is that people, business owners, they have limited resources, and they want to be able to make things make sense. Even though these videos like this can help people make money, the commitment up front, I don't ever want it to be to scare them to where they'd be like, oh, I don't want to do it and everything. Oh, it's $6,000. No one can afford $6,000, even if it can make them $6,000. No one can just, pump that out, right away. So I try to keep things within reach. And more so what I was been focused on too is that I'd rather just have a a few clients that I can work with multiple times at more attainable rates, to where I can become more of a part of their creative team, on the outside, of course, but be a part of their creative team, something that they can continue to build on. And that's better to me. I'd rather have a client that pays a smaller amount, but consistently, and I get to learn more about them and help them to tell their story consistently and better over time as we have a better working relationship together, as opposed to charge them $8,000 and I never see them again. So.
You've got the right approach, Leo. I mean, you've got the right approach. All right, let's put our hands together one more time for the